I believe we all have opportunities to perform our own miracles during trying circumstances. We all do. It's a matter of the beliefs that you have about the challenge. It's a matter of what words you are saying out loud to yourself and everyone else around you. And it's a matter of what you're focusing on day in and day out. Scientists are all in agreement today that our lives move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts and what we focus on day in and day out. Not only do our lives move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts and what we focus on, but those very things that we are thinking about and focusing on are moving closer to us. In other words, the more you concentrate on your lack, the more of that you're going to get back.
After leaving a successful career as a stand-up comedian, headlining comedy clubs and big stage networks, Steve Rizzo transitioned his life at the pinnacle of his comedy career into a huge success as a Hall of Fame professional speaker. This seriously funny guy has mastered the art of education and entertainment for corporate audiences worldwide.
When I first met him, he was a stand-up comic, and now he's a speaker who's been inspiring people all over the world.
Children are the funniest people in the world, and you need to look at them from that perspective. Little kids from 2 years old to teenagers. Little kids are like old people. You tell them what to do, they walk away and they mumble. They do. You actually hear them go into the room going, I didn't even do nothing. What are you picking on me for? I didn't even gotta go to the thing. What are you saying? Nothing. God can't even breathe. Am I right? Right? They give you that look like you're a blithering idiot in their eyes. You know why you laugh at that? Think about this. You laugh at that because we all went through those whining ways at one point in our lives. Remember that when you wanted something? I wanted. Could you imagine if we still had that attitude today? Trying to get a raise from your boss? You don't give me nothing. I'm running away from work. This place got cooties and you suck. Boss is yelling at you on the way out and you're going, I can't hear you, I can't hear you, Feels good to laugh, doesn't it? Hello? And you're looking at me like I didn't know it was going to be a quiz. Why is he asking questions? He was doing so well. Laughter, my friends, has been proven scientifically to reduce stress in our lives. That is not my opinion, that's a fact. Let me tell you the real reason why I'm here. I'm here because I need the money. I'm here very simply to show you all how to acquire and maintain this very special attitude that you need to continue the success that you are now achieving, and even how to kick it up a couple of notches so you can get to that next level while enjoying the process. Listen to me, my friends. Therein lies the key phrase, while enjoying the process. Why is it the key phrase? Because it seems to be something that most people leave by the wayside, especially when we're setting out to achieve our goals, when we want to accomplish something, when we're pushing ourselves to get to that next level, to raise the bar. That's when the stress level can get really intense. Self-doubt, overwhelm, fear, anger can become very dangerous mindsets. And without you ever realizing it, enjoying yourself becomes secondary. And with what you do for a living, with the responsibility that you have, with the position that you have, that's when it has to become primary. Studies have shown that people who make conscious choices to enjoy themselves during the process of whatever it is they're trying to achieve are more creative, more productive, they're able to bounce back a lot faster from life's challenges, and they're able to find solutions to problems a lot quicker. This is what I do to reduce stress. I know what stress is. I fly 400,000 miles a year. That's domestic alone. Sometimes I'm in 5 cities in 8 days. Sometimes I have a half day or a full day seminar to give, and I am dragging. And the only thing, and I'm going to share something with you, the only thing that juices me more than anything else is when I do something crazy in a public setting and people don't get it. It's the ones that don't get it that crack me up, man. Like, for instance, when I was in Vegas not too long ago, you know how crowded Vegas can get, right? If you ever been there, I was at the MGM. I have a half-day seminar to give. Just got off the plane. I'm dragging. I go onto the elevator. I said, I need energy. The elevator door closes. There were 12 people on the elevator. I don't turn around, and I'm looking at them like this. Just got out of prison. Now, some people were laughing, but the thing that cracked me up were the ones that are going, oh, we gotta get out now, we gotta get out now, we gotta get out now. And I'm like, why can't they lighten up? They couldn't get into the fun. People did, but they couldn't, and that's what cracks me up. I'm in hotels all the time, and I'm always cracking jokes with the hotel staff. I love to do it, because they are taught to be polite and rigid. I was at the Ritz-Carlton a while back. I'll never forget this. Maid service knocked on my door and said, Mr. Rizzo, can I turn down your bed? I opened up the door and I said, why, is it too loud? She didn't get it. I mean, she went walk away and go, no, I'm confused. Why is he doing this to me? I'm just trying to do my job. I don't know why he said that. And then I go back to my room. I'm at the Ritz-Carlton, and I go to sleep, and I notice as I'm turning down my pillow that there's a piece of chocolate on my pillow. And I'm like, what a stupid idea. Chocolate before you go to sleep? I called up the front desk. I said, yeah, thanks for the chocolate. Maybe tomorrow night you can put a vial of crack and a pot of coffee on my pillow. I think that'll help me sleep. You know what he said? Oh, I don't think we can do that. I think crack's illegal. I know how easy it is to play the victim. You can't get into that zone. I know how easy it is to blame outside circumstances for you not being happy and successful and getting what you want in life. It's easy to blame your spouse, the company, the person working for you. It's easy to blame the economy, politics, God for you not being happy and successful. It's very difficult to take responsibility for your success and for your happiness, yet, my friends, that's exactly what we need to do. And it's all based on choices. It's all based on choices. You can't stop life from throwing stuff at you. You can't stop the unexpected from interfering with your goals and dreams, but you could always choose how to respond once it's thrown. You could always choose the state of mind that you need to be in once it's thrown. Your entire life is based on the choices that you make. And for every choice that you make, listen to me, there is always a consequence, always, whether it's made consciously or unconsciously. In fact, where you are at this point in your life, think about this. Where you are at this point in your life, personally and professionally, is based on choices that you made at some point in the past. Those choices are the key factors that determine the quality of life that you have right now. If you're having bad attitudes about customers coming in and complaining all the time, understand this. You have that belief from constant bombardment of thoughts that are going through your head day in and day out. If you want to change the beliefs you have about your customers, you better start changing the way you're thinking. You better start looking at it from a totally different perspective. Change your thoughts, change your reality, change the belief. Only you can do it, and you have the power to do it. It's not what happens to us or around us that determines how successful and how happy we're going to be. It's what we do about what happens is what makes the difference. It's the choices we make that makes the difference. The actions that we take that makes the difference. It's the thoughts that we have about the challenge that formulate the beliefs that we have about the challenge that makes the difference. It's what you're concentrating on and focusing on 24/7 that makes the difference. It's the word you're speaking out loud every single day that makes the difference. And do you have the courage to enjoy yourself during the process? And are you going to dare yourself to find the laughter in between the tough times? I believe each and every one of us in this room, every one of you, has an abundance of optimism within you somewhere. The things that I just mentioned are the tools that you need to drill for that optimism. Hey man, I could only give you the tools. It's up to you as to whether you use them or not.
We know it's not easy to pick a speaker for your next event. Let Hall of Fame speaker Steve Rizzo, the attitude adjuster, make your job easier and remove the boundaries that are keeping your group from the success and happiness they deserve. Steve Rizzo, the Attitude Adjuster. He's a seriously funny guy.